For decades, the United States and China have been locked in a financial Cold War. Some people saw it early, some people ignored it, call it free trade. Some people called it globalization, others called it cheap goods. We got cheap goods. What's the problem? But what it really became was something much bigger. A battle over factories, battle over food, oil, natural resources, rare earth minerals, the spices. A battle over semiconductors, artificial intelligence. Who truly controls the system that runs the world? Multiple administrations tried to manage this situation, this Cold War. Some tried to cooperate, some tried to contain it, some tried to reset the global order. Some tried to pretend China would eventually play by the same rules. But now, the question is not whether America and China are competing. If you don't think we're in competition, this financial Cold War, you're not paying attention. The question is whether America can still force China to the table with something real. Because the U.S. president met with the president of China in Beijing. The cameras showed pageantry. The flags, the handshakes, the ambiance, the red carpets, the long table, all the carefully worded statements. But here on the Zadzura brief, we're not interested in the flattery. We are interested in global power connections and the leverage in this financial Cold War. So tonight, the question is simple. What did America actually get from the meeting with the leader of China? Did we gain leverage? Did China give ground? Did both sides just buy more time? Or did the world just witness another temporary pause in this financial Cold War? Because this meeting was not just about tariffs. This meeting was a new phase of the financial Cold War. And here on the Zadzura brief, we're going to break it all down for you. So we have to back up. The financial Cold War did not just start recently, because we are breaking down one of the most important meetings in the world that just happened over the past week. The United States president met with the president of China in Beijing. And I want to start with the bigger picture first, because if you only look at this meeting as a single diplomatic event, you're missing the entire story. You're missing the bigger picture. The United States and China have been engaged in a financial Cold War for decades, whether you want to admit it or not. We discuss it often on this podcast. This did not begin with just one president. If you think that, you're not paying attention. It didn't begin with the tariffs. It didn't begin with one trade deal. This has been building and building for years, mind you. It was built through manufacturing, leaving the United States. The beauty of NAFTA. Oh, what a beauty it was. What a beauty it was for those countries that got those jobs, not for us. It was built on supply chains moving overseas. It was built through intellectual property theft, which China does a fantastic job of stealing IP. It was built through trade imbalances. It was built through American companies chasing the cheaper labor. It was built through China becoming the manufacturing engine of the entire world, having the whole world having to depend on China. It was built on rare earth dependence, semiconductor competition, artificial intelligence. We can go on and on. Multiple administrations saw pieces of this problem. Some tried engagement, pressure, tariffs, diplomacy. Some even tried to convince themselves that China would become richer, China would become freer, more open, and more aligned with the West. But that theory did not age well. We're not talking about like a fine bottle of wine here that ages, it goes on, gets better with time. That is not what happened. Because today, China is not just a strong trading partner. Forget that. China is a rival power, a rival manufacturing superpower that we helped give them that power, a rival technology power, a rival military power, a financial and industrial system. So now, under Trump V2, the second administration, the United States is trying to do something very difficult. It is trying to manage China pressure them, trade with them, compete, and reduce dependence all at the same time. Are you talking about an uphill battle? This isn't easy. And this is why this meeting matters more than any other meeting in the past decade. Because the question is not whether the U.S. president and President Xi met. The question is whether America walked away stronger. That's the true question.